On 5th August 2019, Parliament redrew the political map of India by reorganizing the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir. Ladakh became a separate union territory without its own legislature, directly governed by a lieutenant governor. But here is the main constitutional question. Can better administration replace constitutional safeguards? That debate lies at the heart of Ladakh's politics today. In 2026, the center launched the biggest administrative overhaul in Ladakh since its creation as a union territory. 5 new districts were carved out, increasing the total districts from 2 to 7. 17 new tehsils were created, and for the first time, autonomous hill development councils were extended to all 7 districts. At the same time, the center also began discussions on customized Article 371 framework for Ladakh. Yet, despite these reforms, civil society groups continue to demand 6th schedule status, arguing that administrative changes cannot substitute constitutional protection. So, why is Ladakh demanding these safeguards? The answer lies in the constitutional changes after 2019. With the removal of Jammu and Kashmir's special status, many residents fear losing control over their land and local employment opportunities. Unlike Delhi or Puducherry, Ladakh has no elected legislative assembly. As Dr. B.R. Ambedkar famously observed, constitutional morality is not a natural sentiment. It has to be cultivated. For many Ladakhis, constitutional safeguards are essential to preserve that trust. The 2026 reforms are the biggest administrative changes in Ladakh since 2019. The government says these changes will bring governance closer to the people, and it will also improve welfare delivery, strengthen disaster management, support border development, and create new jobs. Earlier, only Leh and Kargil had elected councils. Now, every district will have its own council. However, these councils remain administrative bodies and do not possess legislative powers. So, this is where the constitutional debate begins. The center is considering a Ladakh-specific version of Article 371, which could provide safeguards over land ownership, government jobs, cultural identity, and local governance. However, Ladakh's 2 major civil society coalitions, the Leh Apex Body and Kargil Democratic Alliance, believe this is insufficient. They continue to demand 6th schedule status, restoration of statehood, or a legislative assembly. The distinction is important. Article 371 offers special constitutional provisions, but the 6th schedule goes much further. It creates autonomous district councils with legislative, judicial, and financial powers over land, forest, customary laws, and local governance. In other words, Article 371 provides safeguards, whereas the 6th schedule provides self-governance. However, the reforms have also faced criticism. Critics say there was not enough public consultation. They believe Ladakh's key demands on land rights and political representation remain unresolved. There is also fear that the new districts could affect the unity between Leh and Kargil. Protests have continued since 2021, with the first major violence taking place in September 2025 after years of peaceful demonstration. Finally, Ladakh cannot be viewed only through the lens of governance. It borders both China and Pakistan, making it one of India's most strategically sensitive frontiers. Ultimately, Ladakh's future will not be decided merely by creating new districts or expanding local councils. The real challenge is balancing national security with cooperative federalism and administrative efficiency with constitutional protection. As India moves forward, the central question remains: will administrative reforms be enough, or will Ladakh's constitutional aspirations eventually require a deeper political settlement?